friends with Bobby Allison, and I remember him owning this truck, one-town car.
It's a one-town car. It's got the original 454 still in it.
So a big block convertible.
And this is a 70 Chevelle here.
Man, you got Chevys. Jeez. Hi, this is Tom Cotter. I've been hunting down cars since I'm 12 years old, and I'm still doing it today. Follow me in this series as we hunt down hidden classics all across America. Usually you see me driving a 1939 Ford Woodie Wagon. A new car has been added to the Cotter household. It's a 1967 Ford Country Squire that we actually saw recently on another episode. This car is a very rare car. It's not only does it just look like a family truckster with wood siding on the sides, but this is a one-of-one car. It's the only car ever made in 1967 with a 428 cubic inch, biggest engine you can get in this car, a 4-speed transmission, bucket seats and a console, all in a station wagon with wood siding, power windows, dual facing rear seats. Hopefully you'll be seeing this car on future episodes of Barn Find Hunter and also driving the Woody. Well, I'm here with Jim, but we're going to call Jim by his nickname, which is Pad Hammer. We're in South Carolina, and Jim is a lifelong car enthusiast and collector who has finally decided that maybe he's got a few too many cars, and some of them may have to go. He's going to keep some, his son's going to keep some, his daughter's going to keep some. But why do you have this many cars?
That's a question for which I have no answer. Beyond control.
Got it. Well, I'm seeing a couple that are poking their noses out right here. Let's see what we have over here. You said this has some kind of NASCAR connection?
Morgan Shepherd was the owner of the truck on the title, but I purchased it from Charlotte Motor Speedway. But it had previously owned to Bobby Allison, and the title, I have a copy of the North Carolina title, and it was in Morgan Shepherd's name.
You know, this is interesting because I'm friends with Bobby Allison, and I remember him owning this truck 30 years ago when he lived in Hueytown, Alabama.
It's a totally 100% original 53 Studebaker pickup.
53, what a beautiful style. I mean, so much more contemporary than a Ford or a Chevy, man. Interesting. 1992 was the last registration. Well, that's a beauty.
42 Hudson.
42 Hudson convertible. One of your convertibles, okay. So this is the way you bought it.
This is the way I bought it.
So somebody started a restoration on this car.
Now, it had engine and transmission in it when I got it, but I relieved myself of those items.
This is another pretty car, a Buick. And that's got a straight 8 in it?
Straight 8, unaltered car.
So it's a big old overhead valve straight 8. It's got an updraft carburetor, single barrel. Probably had lots of torque, and it was probably one of the smoothest cars on the road. Look at the presence of this car. You know, it wasn't a Duesenberg, but it had that kind of look to it. Amazing. That Plymouth, is that a Plymouth convertible?
54 Plymouth Belvedere convertible with a spring package.
This is a spring package. So if you look at this vinyl, I've never seen this before. I've been around cars my whole life. This is almost a basket weave that matches the basket weave on the seats inside.
Original paint, top, and upholstery.
No kidding. There we go. There we go. That is interesting here. Mopar all-weather comfort system. Chrysler Corporation Parts Division. So this is the heater, I guess.
Yes.
So it's got a 1-barrel carbon split exhaust manifold. I bet it runs great. And this is all original paint under here. That's
yes.
Look at the Is that the windshield washer bottle, that glass bottle? Man, the decal's still on there. Does this have low miles?
64,000.
Man, what a beauty. Very nice. So this is a Hudson convertible with a Hornet engine. Well, who knows how long this stuff's been sitting here. Nice interior. So here's another Studebaker truck, similar to the red one we saw over there, the ex-Bobby Allison truck. Two-door station wagon. This was last on the road in 1977. That's a nice car. It's got a nice dashboard. The gauges are all proper. All right, well, we have more rooms here. So this is the last of the four-cylinder Healey's. It's a Healey 100, and it appears to be one of the M's. Now the M is the rare race version with the hood louvers on it, but Jim had this louvered himself, so these louvers didn't come from the factory. This is a 4-speed gearbox with an electric overdrive, 4-cylinder, very torquey motor, and he bought this new. He and his wife bought this new and rallied it for what sounds like close to 2 decades. So he bought this in North Carolina 61 years ago, which is just amazing. And he was one of the founders of a sports car club, which the decal is still on the window, Tar Heel Area Sports Cars. That decal's been on there for 60 years as well. It's got wire wheels, knockoff wire wheels, old English white, red leather interior. It's been painted once. The interior is original. The top is original. And this is a BN2. It's a 2-seater. Some Healeys, you see the bigger Healeys, the 3000s, same size, same body, but they have 4 seats. So you can have like little jump seats in the back for the kids. But this is a proper 2-seater sports car. And they didn't make many of these. Healeys mostly were the 4-seaters. Wonderful car, wonderful story. You know, it's so rare to find somebody that can talk about what it was like to buy one of these new. These are the cars that he didn't have room for in the inside. They're the ones in less good condition, but so many convertibles. He would go on business trips and look for convertibles to bring home, and at one point had more than 100. As I told you in the beginning of this segment, some of these cars are for sale and some are not. Regardless, I want to thank Jim for allowing us to come here and spend several hours getting pretty dirty inside and outside his building. Jim, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Please come again anytime.
Thank you. Well, first of all, your name again is?
Nathaniel Kennedy.
Oh, it's right on your jacket. Well, I'm Tom Cotter.
Yeah.
And we happened to be riding down the road and saw this cool old muscle car. Can you tell me about it?
This is a Plymouth Cuda.
And what do you have a Hemi in here?
I have a 340.
340, okay. So it's a 3-speed on the floor.
Yeah.
No kidding. Did you buy it in Colombia?
Yeah.
So was this your reward to yourself for getting out of Vietnam?
Pretty much.
In my mind, this car is not repairable. Now, I may be wrong. The car's been parked here for 40 years, 1978, so it was 7 years old when it was parked here. Who knows how long this window's been out of it, which means all the floors in back here are shot. This hood is like paper thin. You can almost feel the hood bend just under touching it. The Hagerty value for this car, if this were in concours condition, it's rated at $61,700. In excellent condition, $51,700. In good condition, $37,100. And in fair condition, $26,500. So yeah, could you restore this? I think you could, but would it be the best use of those dollars? Probably not. But I can understand it being, sentimental value to him. He bought it new when he got out of Vietnam. It's a wonderful story. And, well, you know, he's loyal to it. And I guess for a while, this car was loyal to him as well. All right, we're at Terry's Anderson Body Shop here, Anderson, South Carolina, and you know, usually you go to a body shop and it's a business. I don't like to go to business. I like to go to people's backyards, but this is kind of Terry's backyard, and he's got some cool stuff. So we're gonna walk around here looking at the cars that he's got, some of which are for sale. Can we start with that Chevelle?
That'd be fine.
Yeah, there's a cool Chevelle back here. So what year is this?
It's 1970. It was bought down the street when they had the Chevrolet place down here, Jim McConnell Chevrolet.
So this is a one-town car.
It's a one-town car. I bought it from the original owner. Got the bill sheet, protector plate, and went on the title with it. Original hood. It's got the original 454 still in it.
Original numbers matching car.
Matching number car.
Cowl induction, factory air,
Factory air.
automatic.
With the trunk, ain't no rust in the trunk. Good solid car.
How did the body wind up looking like this and the trunk looks like that?
Well, I was started on it. Went ahead and painted the hood and the trunk lid.
All right.
We're gonna put the original green back on it.
So it needs some fabrication back here.
Yes, sir. It's got to have the two new quarters goes on it. They laying out here in the yard somewhere.
And they're new.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those special cars. Now, it's got rust in the front. Tell me how they wound up becoming rusty up here.
The man told me that they had built the motor in the car and set the front end off and turned it up and left it, and it rusted the two headlight bezels out.
Oh, what a shame. Now, you can get those, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I done got it set painted and laying in the car.
Oh, you got it set. Okay. How long have you had it?
I've had it about 9 years.
Okay. All right. Well, this is how you remedy that. 9 years. You got a title for it?
I got the one owner title, protect plate, and the bill sheet.
The title's still in the original owner's name.
Original owner's name.
What would you ask for something like that?
Well, I gave 20 for it when I bought it.
Boy, that's a nice car. And then what was another car you wanted to show us over here? Oh, a Mercury?
62 Mercury.
Oh, let's take a look at that.
Let's take a look at that. Mercury Monterey, 62 model.
Is that a runner? You didn't know we were coming either.
Had no clue. So you pulled up in the wagon and I buy it.
Jeez. Is that like a 390?
Whatever Mercury came with.
Yeah, who knows? Usually they were that much bigger than a Ford engine. It's a little bit bigger. So it could be a 390. Look at that thing. That is amazing. Man. And drives out nice?
Drive, flick the button.
Low mileage?
Got 41,000 actual miles on it.
What do you ask for that?
I'd take 6,500 for it.
That is a good running car. Well, you got Chevelles, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Is this yours?
Yes, sir. I've had it for about 15 years.
So a Big-Block convertible.
Big-Block convertible.
So it's a 4-speed car. 66?
66. I bought a crate motor from General Motors and put in it.
Jeez.
It ain't never been cranked up.
Is that a Big-Block?
It's a 454.
454.
4.25 horse. Got vintage air on it.
Oh, yeah.
The bottom of the car, I done took it off the frame. The bottom's red, slicked it outside.
That's a rare beast, man. Wow. Yeah, so this is a two-door hardtop here. This black fender, blue hood.
Yeah, it's
So
all together.
So I take it that this and this were off a different car?
No, it's all off the same car. I just decided to, it's as much as I got painted, and
Uh-huh.
it's got the crate motor in it. It ain't never been cranked up.
And what would you ask for that?
Probably 15,000.
And with the new pieces, the new engine,
The interior.
is it an automatic or what?
Automatic. It's got the 700. It's got the disc brakes. And this is a 70 Chevelle here.
Man, you got Chevys. Jeez.
It's a good solid car. Didn't have no rust in it.
Is it a Big-Block?
Big block. I got the motor. I'll show you the motors in the shop on the stand.
454?
454. It's got the Munsey 4-speed.
And that's for sale too?
It is. I got new vinyl top for it.
New motor mounts, new
Motor
new
mounts.
bushings.
It's got,
Yeah.
A-frame bushings, ball joints, all been changed on it. It's got the new gripping radiator in it. All the original wiring's still good under the hood. It's got the headlight doors. It's got paint fenders.
Boy, new brakes.
New brake. I just don't get in no hurry too much to finish a car, but
It's easy to start, they're hard to finish.
I love to start on one.
All right, I'm gonna go look at Dean's Edsel over here.
All right.
I don't know if we've had any Edsels on this show yet, but we're about to see an unusual one, a station wagon called a Bermuda wagon. So this is Dean's. Dean, what year is this?
58.
58. And it's a Bermuda wagon, and you said it runs and drives.
Uh-huh.
It's got what kind of motor?
I think it's a 362. I'm not positive about that.
Okay.
It's got 400 on the valve covers.
400, okay. Now, some of the Edsels had push button transmission. So you'd push this, you know, for park and drive, reverse, neutral. But somewhere along the line, it was electrically operated. If you remember, some of the early Dodges had this as well, Chryslers. If you look at this, the upholstery, it's got white pleats on the passenger side and none on the driver's side, which is really odd. I guess that's the way it was. Is that a 2-barrel or 4-barrel?
Holly 4-barrel, factory Holly.
And this runs and drives.
It does.
Last on the road, and I got
74. It come from Clem Sayre. It's been in the building for about 25 years
what town?
in Hartwell, Georgia.
Really? Well, before that, it was here, it's North Carolina. Huh. So this is a 58, and it runs and drives.
Yeah.
And what do you ask for that?
42.
$4,200.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hopefully it'll turn into some sales for you. We'll see.
Enjoy y'all coming.
Thank you. Finding old cars, you got to be a salesman. You got to talk to old mechanics, find out where the old restorers live, go to auto parts stores, go to repair shops. So next time you're on your way to get pizza or a quart of milk, see how many cars you can find on the way home. Happy hunting.